The world mourns the passing of Pope Francis, the 266th Pope of the Roman Catholic Church, who died on Monday, April 21st, 2025, at the age of 88. His death marks the end of a significant era for the Catholic Church and triggers long-established traditions for the selection of a successor, but a life of service. Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires, Argentina, on December 17, 1936, the future Pope Francis had a humble upbringing. The son of Italian immigrants, he initially trained as a chemical technician before answering a call to religious service. He entered the seminary and joined the Society of Jesus, known for its intellectual rigor and commitment to mission work. He was ordained a priest in 1969. Bergoglio's rise through the church hierarchy in Argentina was steady and marked by his pastoral work with the common people. He served in various roles, including as a professor and spiritual director, before becoming the Archbishop of Buenos Aires in 1998. His time as Archbishop was notable for his simple lifestyle, his advocacy for the poor, and his strong social conscience. He often used public transportation and lived in a modest apartment, demonstrating a humility that would later define his papacy, got a historic election. Following the resignation of Pope Benedict XVI, a rare event in modern times, the College of Cardinals convened in March 2013 to elect a successor. On March 13, 2013, Cardinal Bergoglio was elected Pope, taking the name Francis. This choice was significant, as he became the first Pope from the Americas, the first from a Southern Hemisphere, and the first Jesuit to lead the Catholic Church. His election signaled a potential shift in the Church's priorities and direction, a transformative papacy. Pope Francis's papacy was characterized by several key themes and actions that distinguished him from his predecessors. Focus on the poor and marginalized. He consistently emphasized the Church's role in serving the marginalized and vulnerable, advocating for social justice and economic equality. He spoke out against inequality and called on the world to address the root causes of poverty. Reform of the Vatican. He sought to reform the Vatican bureaucracy, addressing issues of financial management and transparency. He aimed to create a more efficient and accountable administration. Emphasis on mercy and inclusion. He stressed the importance of mercy and compassion within the Church, reaching out to those who felt alienated or excluded. His famous question, "Who am I to judge?" regarding homosexuality, signaled a change in tone for the Church. Interfaith dialogue. He actively promoted dialogue and understanding between different religions, fostering stronger relationships with other Christian denominations, as well as with Jewish and Muslim leaders. He made historic visits to various countries to promote peace and cooperation. Environmental advocacy. He was a vocal advocate for environmental protection, calling for action to combat climate change and care for creation. His encyclical Laudato Si is a landmark document that addresses the moral and spiritual dimensions of the environmental crisis. Synodality. Pope Francis emphasized the concept of synodality, which promotes a more collaborative and participatory approach to church governance. He sought to involve laypeople more actively in the life of the Church. Key challenges and controversies. Pope Francis's papacy was not without its challenges and controversies. He faced criticism from some within the Church who resisted his reforms and his more progressive stances on certain social issues. The ongoing clergy sexual abuse crisis also presented a significant challenge, and he took steps to address it, though some survivors and advocates argued that more needed to be done. Recent health issues and passing. In recent years, Pope Francis faced increasing health challenges. He was hospitalized on several occasions. In February and March 2025, he was hospitalized for an extended period, where he was treated for double pneumonia. The Vatican confirmed that Pope Francis passed away at his residence in the Casa Santa Marta on April 21, 2025. The world responds. News of Pope Francis's death has been met with an outpouring of grief and tributes from around the world. World leaders have expressed their condolences, praising his commitment to peace, his advocacy for the poor, and his efforts to promote interfaith dialogue. Many have noted his humility, his charisma, and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. The faithful have gathered in St. Peter's Square to mourn and pay their respects. The path forward. The death of a pope sets in motion a series of specific procedures within the Catholic Church. The College of Cardinals will convene in a conclave to elect a new pope. The process, governed by centuries-old tradition, involves intense prayer, deliberation, and voting. Until a new pope is elected, the Church will be led by the Camerlengo. The world now awaits the selection of Pope Francis' successor as the Catholic Church enters a period of mourning and transition. The legacy of Pope Francis will undoubtedly continue to shape the Church for years to come. Let us offer our prayers for the soul of the departed Pope.